Hooves strike the cobblestones of 19th-century London at 15 miles an hour. Just inches from the rear axle of a 3-ton horse-drawn carriage, a 60-pound spotted dog matches the pace effortlessly, stride for stride. Long before it became a pop culture icon, the Dalmatian, a specialized lineage of the domestic dog Canis lupus familiaris, was engineered for relentless kinetic endurance. Today, we are stripping away the cinematic mythology to examine the biology, history, and profound genetics of this polarizing breed. Joining me to deconstruct their unique physiological trade-offs are Dr. The breed's geographic namesake is Dalmatia, a rugged coastal region in modern-day Croatia. While spotted dogs appear in ancient Egyptian friezes, the specific genetic bottleneck of the modern Dalmatian traces back to the Adriatic basin. In the 16th century, an altar painting in Veli Locinian depicts a distinctly spotted dog alongside local sailors. During the Austro-Hungarian Empire, they were utilized as all-purpose border sentries and war dogs. Unlike specialized hunting hounds, the early Dalmatian was a versatile guardian. By the late 18th century, British aristocrats imported them, weaponizing that raw stamina for a new purpose, the carriage dog. A Dalmatian possesses a highly specialized trotting gait that minimizes energy expenditure, allowing them to run 20 to 30 miles a day alongside horse-drawn coaches. They acted as a living, breathing security system. When the carriage stopped at a coaching inn, the dog remained with the horses to deter highwaymen and prevent the horses from being spooked by stray predators. That equine affinity is exactly what brought the Dalmatian into the American firehouse in the 1870s. Before motorized engines, the FDNY relied on massive draft horses to pull steam pumpers. These horses were valuable and easily spooked by chaotic city streets. Dalmatians acted as biological sirens. They would sprint out of the firehouse ahead of the horses, barking to clear pedestrians from the street, and then aggressively guard the pumpers while the firemen entered the burning buildings. Even today, with the horses long gone, you will find Dalmatians in stations across Chicago and New York. The Dalmatian's signature coat is the result of the extreme piebald gene interacting with the ticking locus, but those spots are linked to a critical flaw. The genetic mechanism that suppresses pigmentation in their coat also suppresses melanocytes in the inner ear. Without melanocytes, the tiny hairs in the cochlea degenerate, leading to a congenital deafness rate of nearly 30% in at least one ear. Furthermore, a fixed mutation in the SLC2A9 gene means 100% of traditional Dalmatians suffer from hyperuricosiaria. That physiological reality clashes violently with their modern status as family pets. Following the 1990s cinematic boom, Dalmatian registrations skyrocketed, leading to abandoned dogs filling shelters. A breed engineered to run 30 miles a day cannot thrive in a suburban apartment. When their kinetic needs are unmet, that pent-up energy rapidly metabolizes into severe behavioral issues, including destructive chewing and neurosis. Furthermore, a unilaterally deaf dog requires specialized hand signal training to prevent startle aggression. Fortunately, genetic conservation is turning the tide. In 1973, Dr. Robert Scheibel initiated the LUA, or Low Uric Acid Dalmatian Project. He crossed a purebred Dalmatian with a single English pointer to introduce a normal SLC2A9 gene, and then backcross the offspring to Dalmatians for 15 generations. Today, these LUA Dalmatians are phenotypically identical to traditional dogs, but are completely free of the urate stone threat. The American Kennel Club fully recognized them in 2011. 3 takeaways from our look at Canis lupus familiaris. First, the Dalmatian was engineered for relentless kinetic endurance, trotting 30 miles a day as carriage guardians, not bred for passive companionship. Second, their iconic spots carry severe genetic trade-offs, directly linking coat pigmentation to a 30% congenital deafness rate and a mutated SLC2A9 gene, causing hyperuricasuria. Third, the LUA Dalmatian Project proves that targeted genetic outcrossing can successfully eliminate life-threatening metabolic flaws while preserving a breed's identity. Thank you to Dr. Jelena Kovac and Dr.